Okay, to continue our topic, no, we'll cut only here. Welcome back. No, so this is the head, the upper body, and the lower body, and we call this as a drawing diagram or a massing technique. No, drawing diagram or massing technique is a combination of first the primary or the major massing that we can see in the human body or a figure. So for example, what as we just discussed a while, we first identify the head and we also identify the upper body. Simple as that, and then the lower body. That's simple. Or you can make it something like that. So this is the primary mass, no? The head, the upper body, and the leg part, no? LLP. And that's the horizontal. That's the vertical one. And for the horizontal one, of course, your arm. Okay? Now we will go detail by detail after on our succeeding lesson. So probably we'll start somewhere in the head, and we will go to the first topic, the head, and then we'll go to the upper body, and then on the lower leg part. No, hindi naman na siya body. And to the number 4, maybe the hands. And maybe on the number 5, we'll go with the details of a hand or details of a leg. And also number 6 probably is more on the movement. The movement. Wala na siya. Number 6 will be on the movement. So we will try to give life in our drawing by making them move, no? So for the first part is the head. Let's focus on our head. So as you can see, the shape of a head is combination of a rectangle, no, and a rectangle and also a semi-oval or oblong. No? So we put again another cross there. We get the center line, and this probably is for the key line. No? Then we will also get another 2 line, designate it for, of course, our eyes. And then the nose somewhere here, and also the mouth. As simple as that. And probably we will put here for the ears, the 2 ears. So practice it always, draw always like this rectangle and a cross. Now we really deal with the cross now. It will help you so much. No? And a little curve, and to give you also the oblong. So that it would, if you're already well versed enough, you can really draw it like direct and oblong. So, but for the basic, we need also a rectangular one. And then again, we said we put across. Now going to the details of a head. No? This is a nose, and we will assign here the eyes, no? Our 2 eyes part. The theory says that it has 3 equal distance of an eye. The first distance or the center is in the nose, and the 2 separate for the left and the right. So we'll put here some details for the eyes. And then let's see here for the kilay. Alright? And maybe the details of hair, if it's a boy, a simple drawing for the hair. Now, that's it. Now for the nose, a little lines only, and curve. It's already. By the way, it's not yet well detailed, especially even the eyes. No, we were not yet going into the detail. We'll draw a big detail or big head later, or the zoom detail. And for the last, the lips. As simple as that. It's still, I think the drawing is like a baby boy. No, na pang baby pa siya. No, it's not yet a matured one. So, with that, we already have some form and completed the detail of a head. And then this drawing is a baby boy. So what we learn from this section or this part is how we designate, draw the parts of the head, no, the details of the face. I mean the face. No, there's a two eyes, and then as I mentioned a while ago, it has a three. It has the eyes when you draw. The first eye distance is in the center, and the second one is our left eye, and the third eye. No? So it was then this three equal distance daw, as I learned from a mentor, a book, no, or as we observed. So that's the eye. And then maybe we can draw here na ang sa nose. No? We would even make a practice of the details of drawing the nose. So, that's it. Tapos ang kilay na. And then, so, let's end our part 1, the head detail. And let's go to the upper part of the body. The upper part, UPB of the body. So notice that to simplify our drawing of body, we simply, use a little cone shape, no? The semi-cone shape and the round neck. And that's already defines the t-shirt. No? It's clear. Instead of on the basic, we do the rectangle, and that we practice that always. You can practice it, but to give a little real shape, you can already practice doing that. No? So practice also the drawings of this. So you can see for the sub part of the drawing is a rectangle and also a two rectangle. Napiko na siya, or the sleeve. And the same for the head. Ang ato niya neck. So you can also discover some technique like this, a curve, and then this is already the shape. It's also a part of the body. And if you like to give a little expression, then that becomes now a semi-matured body. Like if you are trying to semi-fit, with the details now of the muscles. So that's very simple drawing of upper body movement. Maybe my joints gonna be later. We're not yet in the movement. It's part 6 of our lesson, but I'm giving you already the clue there. So to give a little detail also, you can put some and also this one, lines to emphasize. Now if you can also make it sleeve instead, long sleeveless sleeveless, as simple as that. That's it. So for the basic again, it's rigid, naka-cross in the form of cross. And then others, you can already move a little, no? Imagining the movement. So part by part, we learn we it every diagram or the another part of the body has also its own sub details now, or that's why we can also make some diagram here now. We don't jump up to the details, direct details, but we define first our drawing step by step, so that would be easy for us. So going back to the real model here, thus we can probably make some form already using what we just discussed, and probably yes, this one and this one. Now the head. See? Now going to the lower part, hindi nakita nun sa camera. Yeah, that's the lower part of the body or the leg. As simple as just as in a form of a V shape. Huh? Just like a V or letter A rather. And the shoe, that's simple. So let's go to the details of this lower body. You can start also with a rectangle, another rectangle, and you divide it by 2. Put some little division, or letter, say it looks like A. And then the shoe. That's it. Gamay nga bulsa, gamay nga belt. Tapos, another one, technique. Again, rectangle. And maybe if this is short, then that's already the lower part. Of course, to give you an advanced movement for the body, no? By the way, the lower part of the body has also 2 sub parts, no? This is the hips, no? This can also be called the lower glass, no? Like that, between the connection of the lower and the upper part of the body. So simple, just simply draw a divided may arc na siya sa dalom, and then that's already give you the lower part of the body. And but remember, there's a joints here for your knee, and also this movement, and this one. What points are these? There are 3 points. We will later try to move it around, no? We're still drawing the static part of the body, static human model, no? So we're done with our 3 parts, no? From the identified diagram of the body, of the human figure. I mean, body lang talaga body. The head, the upper part, the body, and the lower part, the legs, no? The upper part, body, and the lower part, the leg and the head. Now it's already 15 minutes. Number 4, proceed to our hand. Now during a part, gin a little nag-wave lang siya. As simple as that. See? From the given t-shirt, no? Tingnan mo ko lang na siya. Diagram, stick ha. And then this one. And then this one. So, give life. Put it a little hands. That's it. And let's say I'm gonna do a t-shirt. And this part, simple also as that. The thumbnail and this for the arms, the hands were not yet detailed na. Okay? So, but first, we need also to understand this using the glass concept. No? The glass concept. This is the glass. You draw a glass. No? The glass represent as a semi-tube. No? Get a glass in your home. Ask mommy and daddy or mama, papa, or nanay, tatay. Then see that a simple glass. Ma, I can draw already a glass. You try also to ask your mama, dad, papa, or nanay, tatay, draw me a glass. And they would answer. They would come to know why. This is also a lower glass. No? Sulit na siya. Yeah. Combine it always. But don't use your glass, ha? Just draw it. Basi mabuka. So, this is the upper body, upper part, and the lower part. Or we call it the torso, human torso, no? The hip. So, this is part is the lower glass and the upper glass. And if we are using this combination as a lower and upper part, it's same principle for the hands. No? The hands also has two. So there's another hole here. We'll separate. We also use here two glass, but of the same size na siya. And see? There's a two glass and also diri man sa leg. Two glass. The same size. You see? Now you notice that that's how very helpful diagram is. We were using since from the start. Introduce the diagram of a rectangle and an oblong or a circle, semi-oblong, and we also use here now the glass. So student, what you understand and realize or you learned, its drawing is very simple so long as we come to understand how to simplify the details by using the diagram or the main the massing part. No? Out from that, we can have the proportion or the perfection of the height and the size of how we will draw it. And together also from that massing or diagram, we naglumpat na tayo after 4, may 5. We're done with the 4 or the hands and feet. Hands and feet is number 4. This is number 4. Number 5 is the detail of the feet and the hands. We'll skip to it later, but the movement, we'll go now to the movement, to the last part. So notice that we also, without this movement or the joints, our drawing for a human heads and the body complete figure will not somehow give life. So to give this boy a movement, so that's why we identify the points, no? The points or the joints where your arm is moving, no? You find this one has a joint, and then another one is a joint, no? Siko, and shoulder, and also our heads from the neck, and so on. Another points, and points. Oops, this one. And also this part, the body has a center point, and the knee, no? And also the feet. all in all, we can, out from these points, we can try to move the body at any part that we wanted using the calavera or the simple stick line. So we remember, children, that some of you are also still using the skeletal one, and that's a good technique. It's a skeletal, no? And just simply diagram, still also a diagram, no? Nanay, tatay, no? That our children start with this. We even start at this. And that is very appreciative, no? That's a good sign to start your kids with this simple line, the V or A. And this one, drawing na siya. That's good na. And so, movement, identify the points and try to make some adjustment to our drawings. And also, to recap or refresh, we deal with also with the glass. The glass. But there's also other concept we are to give you more simple idea. Aside from the glass, you can also use this pin, a simple pin, or the U, inverted U, or this one, U. Just semi-rectangle man siya, but this time, it's pin, no? It's the concept of pin that we are using to either designate for the feet and the arm. And even, yes, for our feet and our arm. And even the head, no? So, I think that would be all for now. And I hope this simple technique I learned also from my mentor, I would like to acknowledge them. Without this mentor of mine, my teacher, I consider them as my friends, and at the same time, a mentor. Without them, I could not have developed as well. I learned from them when I was just like your age. No, also I would like to mention names like Sir Kenny Tanyes. Huh? He's ahead of me 4 years siguro. I know him when I was still also joining the contest, and they become our model, no? Or the we look after them. Sir Kenny Tanyes, Sir Bukol is the one also the most coordinator, and the late, artist is in heaven now. And also with other friends like Stephen Moyden and Dave Tanlangit, especially Dave Tanlangit, who is also a fine arts in LCC. So to name also my batch, so my batch Bob and Nestor and classmate Edsel. So it's very rare to have this talent, they said, but it can be a general to have a skills like we are doing here now, especially you who are enrolled here. We should be thankful that our parents were giving this attention to you, and I have here also the privilege to share my learnings, from my mentor. Art is never a talent, but it's a skills to be learned. It can be learned through a series of practice like this. Later on, you would come to realize it would be easy to draw. And maybe in time, in years of drawings and practicing, you can say that it can be a mastered skills, or we say that it's a talent na. So keep on drawing. Art is very simple. Kids, remind you that art is very fun, and it's very creative, it's colorful. You just need to start somewhere drawing this technique, and you get amazed later on. You would do your own way to draw, how to draw yourself maybe, or who's that, your tito or nanay or your friend, and try to move them around, no? So I'll see you more. There will be more lessons that I would like to teach you. Just keep me update, and it's now your time to do your drawing. Also get a pencil and paper, and don't worry, there's no wrong. Don't erase it anyway. You see, Sir Arlo is doing here without eraser. I'm just erasing kung may a new drawing. But the entire lines, I keep the bold lines if it is finished, no? Then let it be that there's lines that something nga do wala pa siya na clean. It's just a process, no? We are proud to tell them, you tell your mama and papa, ma, it's just a process, no? You don't need to erase it, no? Okay, if you're going to erase, you will never finish. And then you would come to, for the last, you see that for a start, we use only thin line. And then as we develop and finalize, we use the border, the thicker, no, the bold one. So that's the technique. You can also use that, no. Look at here, for a start, we only um, the soft lines, and now we are. I don't erase, but I still have the entire drawing get presented to you. Maybe this is me when I was a boy. Joke. So this is me, your coach, your sir, and also a mentor, your Sir Arlo, aka Arkyle of Ikaw at Iba Pa, and with our partnership in Balay All Day Breakfast, um, is happy to share you this learning material tools done in a video lesson for our supplemental. I see you on our next Sunday. Don't forget to be excited and learn a lot with us and join our classmates. You can also invite your friends, family, friends, or even those enthusiasts that would like to learn. So tell your ma and pa to be thankful to them, and God bless. Keep safe. I'll see you on the next Saturday and Sunday. Bye bye.